What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Spelljammer, Losers in Space. I am your Dungeon Master for tonight, Grizlocke, and here with me today are my lovely players. Coming back after passing out last session, we got...
Lortomas. Almost said Tommy Taco. Lortomas, who plays Chef, a hill dwarf cyborg fighter guy who's currently having brain issues.
next on the layout. Let's see if he knows who he is.
It's me, BakaZombie.
He does.
Sorry, I saw them. I play Neve, who is an astro elf graviturgy wizard who's in a situation right about now.
Okay, up next.
Hey, it's me, Ginghi. I play Clara, the very hyperactive plasmoid monk.
And of course, last but not least.
I'm Meyore, and I play Lauren, the Owlin Bard.
Round of applause, guys. You got it right first try. There we go.
Yeah.
Anyways, so recently I forgot to put the poll out for the inspiration. We usually have you guys out there vote for inspiration for who deserves it each week. That'll go out ASAP, so make sure you vote if you see the poll out there, because the next session we should be giving it to somebody. So make sure you look around for the poll for inspiration. You guys vote, and whoever you choose gets some cool stuff. So without further ado, let's talk about what happened last session for Tommy and for all of you and us, because we skipped a week. You guys found a derelict nautiloid, boarded the nautiloid, met a man by the name of Kento or Kenoto? Benotto, and he guided you through the ship asking for help to find his crewmates. Lauren just kind of on a whim was like, I think this guy is BS. So he just whoosh, attacked him, revealing him to be a sirloin steak. You guys did battle with him, explored more of the ship. I forgot to mention Chef lost his brain, but he's better now.
Without a brain, I'm always better, baby.
Yeah, you guys, after finding some cool loot in the cell block, went upstairs to the battle deck. That's where Chef passed out from all of the exercise going up the stairs. It just kind of knocked him out. You guys scavenged the battle deck. You summoned the crew of the big bullywug, is what I'm calling it for now, to come on over. You guys gave Chef over to Harvey to take a look at, and you guys continued searching for the big nautiloid brain. You guys, without Chef, you ended up taking young Kippa with you on the rest of the journey. You went up the next flight of stairs where you were attacked by more of the Sirlons, who psychically attacked Lauren as he took off to the skies, felling him almost instantly. Battle, I almost said consumed, that's not the right word, ensued, and you guys came out victorious before finding the nautiloid brain. Neve started kind of Neve started doing her research as the other two, Lauren, Clara, started kind of poking around the rest of the ship. You guys found some tadpoles in which you tried to devise a way to get them out without spilling them everywhere. But after talking to the captain, he decided probably for the best to leave those be at the moment. Too dangerous. Meanwhile, upstairs, Neve was trying to slice through the brain, and that's when it started to lurch its like rooty veins out of this this fleshy ship you're upon, and that's where we left off. But instead of starting right there, we're gonna go to the ship, where we see a where we see a swell boy laying on a operating table of sorts with Harvey in his mech suit. His mech suit, like, kind of on an autopilot on the table beside Chef, and Harvey's, like, outside of it, like, on the table, getting real up and close, kind of messing with something in Chef's fake robo eye, maybe trying to figure out a way to bring him back to consciousness, or maybe fix some of his intelligence problems. But Chef,
Yeah.
you awake to the smell of
Oh no, we're doing this.
cookies. You awake to the pleasant aroma of cookies in the air, freshly cooked out of the oven. A pleasant aroma to your nostrils. You feel fluffy, the fluffiest bed pillow beneath your head. Yeah. As you kind of open your eyes, look upon the room, it's like a room of fluffy white clouds in the cleanest counter island and stovetop, and just everything here is like an immaculate white marble kitchen.
I think I remember this place. How did I get here? As I'm looking around, trying to get my bearings. I guess I'd start exploring the place.
Yeah.
Like quietly though, like on eggshells.
Okay, roll me stealth.
Oh, let's see. Ooh, disadvantage on this. Let's go, baby. Disadvantage. And I still rolled good. 18.
Okay. 18. Yeah. Hold on.
But I mean, given the, you know.
Yeah. You get up and you start sneaking over to start getting a peek further into the kitchen, and you hear, "Oh, darling, you don't have to sneak around here. You know that."
Oh, it's, yes, I just wasn't sure this is where if I was dreaming or not.
There. I mean, time with you is always a dream, isn't it?
Oh, what's that smell? What you cooking there?
I know how much you like cookies, so I made some cookies over there, but, I was wondering if you might help me fill these pies. And she's, spreading out dough into these jar's not the right word. Tin? I don't know.
Tins? Yeah, pie tins.
Yeah, I'll walk over, grab a cookie, and put it in my mouth, and then I'll like walk over there while like, you know, you ever had to like try to eat something without using your hands?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Chef's doing as he goes over there and he starts helping her with the pies.
Let me see your technique. And you walk up to a pie, and you start doing it, and she comes up behind you and puts her arms over your arms and is
she gonna show me how to golf?
It's like that. It's more like that scene. What is the movie called? Ghost, where with the pottery and the piano playing.
Yeah,
it's more like that.
About that movie.
Yeah, it's more like that, where she's embracing you.
She's
Patrick Swayzeing you. Exactly.
She's Swayzeing me. All aboard the Swayze train.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Just keep doing my thing, man.
How's your hands? They're so firm. Have you been in trouble? I mean, what's new scars here?
You know me. I be getting into trouble wherever I go.
Yes, I do know that about you. She gives you a little nudge with her shoulder into your back.
Yeah, I just blush, bro.
Now tell me, how has your side project been going? That new recipe.
It's been going good. A couple of recipes. I've been able to get a couple of the ingredients so far.
Oh, that's quite good. I hope when it's done you bring me a taste.
I'd be having a think on that one.
It's okay. I know what you're cooking.
Yeah, you know what? I want to get a feel for. I want to do an insight to try and maybe get a feel for like, if she knows what I'm cooking, why in the hell would she say she wanted a taste of it?
Sure. Roll me an insight.
Oh, yeah, 12.
I don't know. This is just like a weird place in general. Maybe she does.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't know what you're cooking.
It's gonna be one of them dishes that take quite a while to finish cooking.
It's okay, sweetie. I have nothing but time. Well, look at that. It's time to fill the pies. We'll, go ahead.
Oh no! I'm gonna say, what kind of pies we be making anyway?
You know. And then we'll fade to black. Not that there's necessarily anything that happens there. As Chef wakes up from his nightmare. I don't know what that was.
I'm coming like a cold sweat.
And then you lurch up. I don't know. Was this a scary encounter to you, or just kind of like, are you indifferent to this?
No, I'm not like, it's not scary. It's just it was unexpected.
Unexpected.
Chef! I must have done it.
Hey, what the Harvey? What were you doing poking around in me gray matter?
Well, your brain got pretty fried there, Chef. Not gonna lie.
Aye, that'd be happening when you fuck with a brain with 4 legs.
Yeah, so, I did some fine-tuning of your little, brain mechanism there.
Aye, you changed the spark plugs, did you?
Yeah, something like that. Lighter fluid, breaker fluid, whatever.
Aye, yeah, I think that's it. I think lighter fluid is indeed a real thing there, Harvey. Yeah, I think it goes inside of lighters.
Yeah. Well, the rest of the crew is still aboard the Nautiloid. I don't know if you're going back over there, or maybe you should take a rest.
He toys with the idea of trying to get back to where he was. And then he's like, I guess I'd be going to help him out. They didn't be getting in any trouble, did they?
No. No, I don't think so.
Hey, I best be going, and I'm just gonna like leave, still with weighing heavy on my mind.
He's walking kind of weird. Maybe I did something wrong.
He feels exhausted.
Okay.
He's exhausted level 4.
Yeah, Tommy, as Chef gets to the top deck, we switch over to Neve. Neve, you, how did you slice into this thing?
You're not gonna put the Riz on me next, are you?
No.
The brain tingles.
She just took a dagger to where the base, or the top of the brain stem would be leaving the brain. So I know it's pretty robust because the brain is so large, but that's the only thing she could think to sever the brain so she could move it. But
And yeah, as you had cut this, the Nautiloid brain responded, lashing out and starting to come to life almost. How do you respond?
Well, this is not what I expected. As she just takes her hand, makes a circle as a wormhole appears, and she steps into it and then appears on the deck of the ship using vortex warp.
As you go to do that, we're going to do an initiative just to see who goes first out of the two, which is what I should have had you do first. But I'm dumb.
It's
Okay.
probably going to be... Oh, God, I just threw my dice.
Whoa.
That was actually a good initiative. Unfortunately, I don't accept anything outside my dice box. Damn it.
Oh no.
Got an 8.
Okay. As you begin to like start the spell, you don't have to use the spell slot, but you start going to go do it. There is a tentacle that, it's more of a vein, but I'm gonna say tentacle just because that's what comes to mind. Comes and smacks you on the back of the head. Oh, probably missing actually for an 11.
That does miss because I have mage armor right now.
Yeah.
So just like as it goes to hit, you just see a poof, as like a very thin arcane shield is around her entire body.
Okay. It's gonna do. No, I guess I shouldn't have done that first. But yeah, it's your turn.
All right, complete the wormhole and end up on the deck of the ship. Walk out behind
Okay,
everybody
it
that's looking over.
Counter spells.
Oh, cool.
Oh no.
Very cool. Then I will starlight step out of the room, so I'm on the deck of the ship, so I'm at least 30 feet away. 30 feet towards the ship. Captain, there's an issue. If you could extract me as soon as possible. The brain is its own entity.
How are you sending this message?
We're 30 feet away. I should be able to talk to him, right?
Oh, did he go back on the ship, or was he down below still with Lauren and Clara?
I assumed he was back on the ship. They were all back on the ship.
Was
Yeah, we all
everybody
went
back
back.
on the ship? Okay, you guys all were on the back on the ship. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Sorry, I forgot that. You teleport out onto the balcony. You say this, and the captain's like, "All right, get ready." But you feel a tugging on your brain.
My brain.
Yes, trying
I don't have one.
trying to command you. Roll me a wisdom saving
Is this a
throw.
charm?
This is are you immune to charm?
I'm immune, or I have advantage
Okay,
to
okay,
avoid
yes.
and charm
This
condition.
is charm. So you do
what
have
kind of save?
advantage. It's wisdom.
Okay. Yeah, 22.
22. Oh my gosh. You needed something crazy to break this. You feel it tugging on your brain, telling you to come back. And for a moment you feel tempted to turn, but your 22 is just enough
Yeah.
to break this. It's a
Nice.
high DC.
Nobody get in here. This is a locked box. This is mine.
You run, I assume on your turn, you run to the Nautiloid?
E-
You
or
run,
stride to the Nautiloid.
not to the Nautiloid, I'm sorry, to the
or
Bullywug.
the big bullywug.
Big
Yeah.
Bullywug. With your cheeks clenched, apparently. You said stride, and that's what I apparently pictured.
No. No. He always has a confident stride. It's
Of
not
course.
clenching cheeks. What are we, chef?
Yeah, so you get out to the deck of the Bullywug, and Captain's, "What's wrong, Neve? Where's your brain?"
My brain or the brain I was trying to extract?
The brain you're trying to extract.
It has more sentience than I was aware of. It's able to move on its own, and the constitution of the stem was too high for me to cut through on my own. I didn't want to chance it with somebody else messing it up. So, unfortunately, it's unable to be removed at this point in time.
Well, now, I think we have what we came here for. Perhaps it's best if we just leave.
Unfortunately, yes. I'll have to find another way to get the data I need.
Yes. Well, are you all ready to make way to Narlands?
Sorry about your brain, Eve.
It's all right.
I was going to fill a good chunk of this episode.
Imagine it.
Oh no!
Jeff runs and leaps
No,
into
you're good,
dead space as he floats towards the brain.
Jeff, I'm coming.
I'm coming. Go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't have anything to say.
Okay.
I guess, actually, no, I do. Why? Did we know why we were heading to New Orleans, or is this new news to us?
You guys were heading there because that's the last known location of the Mercane who sold the information to Elamondar about the location of the Rom.
Then I would not ask why we're going there, because I would know that, obviously.
Yes.
I know everything.
Back to positions, everyone.
Chef bends over. I mean,
as you all return to your positions, you hear Lauren, roll me a perception check. Actually, that's a better idea.
All right, 15.
15. Lauren, you start to scan the horizon, and you start you see some movement out there, and you start looking, squinting and covering over your eyes, even though there's not really like necessarily a sun that direction. You think a meteor might be moving toward you.
Oh.
But,
oh.
Yeah. There's definitely a meteor like moving, and moving your direction, and before you know it, it is hurling at your ship.
Captain, meteor incoming now.
Rawr! And then Harvey, somebody roll me a 1d20.
I got you.
Here's tribute. Oh, go ahead.
Let's go. It's a 3.
Okay. As you all begin to get to positions and Lauren scouts this asteroid flying toward them, this massive rock slams into my microphone and the deck of the screen, the boat at the same time.
We just paid for this, man.
Man, we just bought this, bro.
Okay.
We need to go back for the
Healing.
tadpole, dude. It's gonna
driving?
Yep, it's worth the risk now for all the repairs.
To the, let's see.
Yeah, we can't pay you, but we got some tadpoles we can give you.
Better not do more than 864 points of gold damage.
It does 30 damage as it, bam, collides into the deck of your ship.
I feel like that's a lot. Is that a lot?
It's not like
We have
crazy
300
amounts.
apparently.
Yeah.
Only 300 HP.
As
Like a
this
tenth of our HP.
Can't take many more of those, Captain.
yeah, as this collides and you guys start to get yourselves back up, if some of you have stumbled or like some debris got in your eye, you see now what the cause was, as a ship appears to be made out of metal sits, hold on, I'm just trying to get the battle map ready,
Just the Great Gazoo.
floats above you with a big net protruding from what appears to be like the backside of a spider, This is like a giant metal spider-shaped ship. Let me bring you over to the map.
I think we need to leave.
it like netted this meteor, it appears, and hurled it over at your ship. We're gonna go into ship initiative.
In some cultures, that's actually considered rude.
So we'll do. How did we decide to do this last time? Everybody gets their own initiative, and the ship gets an initiative.
Yeah, it was like this ships went on their own initiative or at the end of the round or something.
Everyone
Didn't we say too that like maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought that maybe we had said something about just making the ship go after the rest of us so we could all like ready to do actions.
We can do that.
Saying. The ships have their own initiative at the end of the round, so we
so
all
I'll do
ready our stuff.
an initiative between the ship and the other ship. How about that? Let's see whose is higher. Okay. Luckily, your ships is gonna go first of the two.
We're so cool.
So you guys roll me initiative.
But we're just gonna tell Hippopotamus to immediately spell jump.
Ooh, that one for a total of 5.
How do I roll worse than I already did?
A 10.
A 6.
Oh dang, you
can't
guys
we
did
roll a
not roll
decent
that
initiative?
well.
We never do.
So, all right, let me roll for these guys.
These idiots. I assume our crew is just working as part of the ship.
Yeah. They get mad if we had to control every individual crew member, huh? Okay.
Well, we have how many cannons now? 5 cannons, a ballista, and a harpoon gun, and 3 crew members that can work.
I think there's a rail gun on there somewhere too.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got a Gauss cannon.
Oh
in
yeah, the
back.
rail gun, of course. Yeah.
We have a matter displacement cannon. You know, just whatever it hits, it's not there no more. It's been
I've been working on a
displaced.
gravity cannon, and I think it's finished and ready to go.
We should make a portal cannon. So like we launch a portal at something, and then it just like goes somewhere else in the universe. Like people in Waterdeep are just having a good festival, and then a fucking spaceship falls on their fucking city.
Yeah.
Some poor dude's taking a shit, like some giant astral giant's taking a shit, and then this ship just comes out of nowhere.
So, as you guys right yourselves and kind of get your bearings, you guys, especially Lauren, you look up and these almost like furry, like spider people jump from those hanging nets and onto your ship. There's
Boarding
3
party.
of them.
Oh.
One will say lands in front of Chef, who is just kind of toward the back staircase. One lands next to Clara, and one lands up on the helm with you, Lauren. Or not the helm, sorry, the crow's nest.
In the crow's
That's
nest?
what I meant to say.
That little son of a gun. We are like, we can kiss right now or something.
Yeah, he's got a spidery legs.
Maybe you should.
He's got a spidery legs like latched onto like the side. With his mandibles kind of.
Charisma check.
Okay.
He's gonna
They're
put the Riz on you.
going to go first. So,
Oh, great.
Oh, I like
Chef.
your mandibles.
Oh wait, hold on. I can actually just.
Your mandibles fit perfectly with my beak.
Yeah,
It's
this
like
is
they
so
were made
silly.
to be together.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Hold on. Why did that not work? So weird that did
We've been
not
playing
work.
too much Baldur's Gate. We're just trying to romance everybody now.
Yeah.
It's all about the
There's,
romance.
there's
now.
totally a joke that Meyore could do too, though, given his character.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. This is the right page for me. Okay, so we got the first one. Man, they're not ready to go, huh? That sucks. The first one goes and tries to bite Chef.
Oh.
Chef does an 18 hit.
Oh, actually, it does.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Poison, baby.
Now let's see if I lose all of my strength.
Petrification, baby.
That's gonna be a natural 20.
Nice.
dude.
So you feel this poison try to go into your veins and give you the poison condition. However, you manage to fight through this, but you still take
1,000 damage.
you still
Good thing you saved
take 9 piercing.
Oh my
I'm almost gonna die, dude.
Yeah, and it's gonna also claw attack you for a 9.
There we go.
That misses.
Oh yeah, it misses.
Okay.
Oh, so we're 100% dead here then.
No, you're 100% dead here. I'll be fine.
1 is gonna attack Lauren. Lauren,
Whoa.
this one goes to claw you for 12,
Ooh. Misses.
and it comes with a second claw.
Oh no.
Oh shit! I just double rolled by mistake. 15.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, 7 slashing as it brings its mandible. Is mandible the mouth, or is that no? I'm using the wrong
Yeah,
word.
that's the mouth. That's the,
So
that's
the
the right
I'm
word.
talking
Like
about
its
the
little mouth hook thing.
I'm talking about its claws.
Oh,
Like think of like a mantis. What are
Claws.
those?
Oh yeah, I have no idea other than claws. Or like its little scythe arms. I don't know.
It's gonna mate with you, then bite your head off.
Oh, here we go. Does it look like a ladybug thing or a male?
It looks like a
thing?
spider.
Oh, I thought you were asking if it looked like a ladybug.
Ladybug, right.
Wait,
No,
what?
it looks like a spider. He meant
Is it a
like
lady
female.
spider or a
in-
manly spider?
And they're
Don't look at the
red. Come
stats.
on.
You can look at the picture.
Oh.
Wait, the picture's not loading.
Does
Oh,
it matter to Lauren?
I mean, we already established that Lauren has had some sort of relation with one of those like sentient whale things. So, like,
Hi.
That
All right.
concerns me.
You're the one that said it.
you're the one who made the joke, and I went with it.
I
And then, of
forgot.
course, the third one comes down and tries to attack Clara with a bite. Because Clara can take it. No, I'm just kidding. 18.
Oh my goodness. AC exactly.
Okay, so 8 piercing. Roll me a Constitution saving throw as it tries to excrete some poison into your blob. You
18.
pass.
Nice.
So you do not get poisoned.
Fun fact. Apparently the forearms of a praying mantis are called the raptorial legs.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh.
The more you know. So, then of course it rakes a claw because it's going to.
Of course, of course.
Man, why is it so slow? 21. Ooh.
Oh,
For another
yeah.
8 slashing damage.
Oh,
All right,
he
so,
wasn't looking good.
Well, we're about down here, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Do not
Clara's
run.
turn, though, as this thing, bites into you and claws at you. You kind of reform your body or whatever after the wounds. What do you do?
Very, very weakened and hurt. She is just going to try to attack the creature with unarmed strike.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me make sure I click the right one this time. For a 22 to
Oh,
hit.
yeah, that hits.
That's 5 bludgeoning. We are going to bonus action.
He
unarmed
dies.
strike.
They actually
Oh,
said
that's
the
an 8.
weakest
They each
member.
have 1 HP.
Oh,
The
it-
8 misses,
That'll be
yeah.
great. Yeah, it misses. Yeah, and that's it for Clara.
Okay. Chef, your turn.
Who's the closest person next to me besides this spider person? Would that be
We'll
Clara?
say Chef. We'll say Clara, yeah.
All right. If this provokes an attack of opportunity, I'll do it. I'm gonna run past. I'm gonna run up next to Clara.
Okay, so yes, it would provoke an attack of opportunity. So it is going to claw. 14.
That misses.
It hits your back frying pan.
Yeah, bang. Yeah, like it's like PUBG, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I run up next to Clara, and I am going to bonus action second wind, so I can get me some heals.
I'm gonna run close to Clara and then show her how I can heal myself.
Well, it's okay. I've only got a 5. So.
Oh, no.
You roll a 1, dude.
Which sucks because I rolled the lowest. So I got 5 more, so that's something. I'm at
Yep.
Something better. And then I'm gonna two-hand strike because I don't have my shield out. I'm gonna two-hand strike on this spider next to Clara.
Okay.
This Spider-Man, if you will.
Aw. Fare thee well, Tobey Maguire. Oh no.
There's three of them. It's
God.
Tobey Maguire, Andrew
It's a 19.
Garfield, and
Okay, 19
Tom
hits.
Oh my
Because
god.
I rolled a 1 on the other die and I wasn't sure which one it was.
That one turns around and swings to Clara.
Holland.
Alright,
No,
so
this
this
isn't
is the
strong.
1d10 plus 3. That is a 5, so that's 8. And I'm going to activate my psionic power, psionic strike, to do an extra 1d6. But since my intelligence sucks, it's going to be -1. So that's
Oh.
8 slashing.
If it matters, Harvey managed to restore 1 intelligence point.
1 intelligence. Okay, let's
I don't know if that does.
well, I
anything
wouldn't have
for
a
you, but-
negative. I wouldn't have a
There you go.
negative.
See?
Be at 10. So it would be it'd be 6 then.
Okay, 6.
So 8 plus 6. Oh god damn it, I'm not trying to sorry. I'm trying to edit this. I don't
This
know how.
thing's
There it goes.
looking fair. I mean, he's looking weaker, for sure.
I hope.
Start to
He
see
looks like he's
some.
lost some HP.
He's got some gashes across his thorax, and that are oozing some greenish ichor.
Are you guys hitting in the butt?
Yeah, man, I'm just saying, bro.
But that's the only
I'm all
angle you
about
could
that
get,
gummy
Chef.
thick ass on the spider.
So, Chef, anything else?
Let's see. No, I did my bonus action. I did my actions. Yeah, that would be it for me.
So, Nive, you're kind of at the bow of the boat, which is the front. As you had just kind of like walked back to the vessel when all this happened.
Of course.
You've got the one battling Lauren up in the crow's nest. You got one to your left, maybe 20 feet, battling Clara and Chef, and one that's by the very back door to go downstairs.
I can't let that thing be that close to the stairs to go down. I'm kind of low on spells, so I don't want to be using those yet. So I will send a... Actually, hold on. What does this one do again? Sorry. Playing wizards, you got to read every spell every turn, so it takes forever. Save it there. Okay, that's not worth it. I'll just firebolt the one closest to the stairs.
Okay.
Roll a fatty natty.
An 18.
18 hits.
I'll save my meta magic for now. I'll just roll it straight. Never mind. I'm going to use my last point of meta magic to empower so I can re-roll. Because I rolled
Okay.
a 1, and that's not going to do it. 9 points of fire damage.
Yes, you hurl this firebolt at this sort of strange spider-like being, and it starts to burn some of that fur off of its body.
Ooh,
Anything else?
smells good. Am I the furthest I can get away from them at this point? I assume because I'm at the bow.
Yeah, you're probably the furthest you could get.
Okay, then, and I use my action for that. So yes, that is my turn.
Lauren, up in the crow's nest, this thing kind of took you for surprise as you were focusing on the meteor and jumped out and attacked you. How do you respond?
Okay, so like, cause we're on a pretty big ship, right? So presumably the crow's nest would be pretty high.
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
it?
pretty high up for sure.
Okay, so yeah, Lauren kind of like pulls himself together for a second, looks at this thing and says, "Oh, honey, I'm a fan of a nice set of legs, but that is just too many." And he's gonna think deep down into his memories as he remembers one of his paramours, the wrestler, and how she taught him to really put his weight behind a good push. And he's gonna try
Yeah?
to shove this thing.
Where was she teaching you this?
As he tries to shove this thing off the crow's nest, hopefully it'll land on the deck and smoosh itself.
Okay, contested athletics will do.
All right, come on, save me inspiration, save me.
You try to give this thing a push, and you realize its spider-like appendages make it ideal for gripping onto these surfaces. You do
grippers,
not
man.
manage to push this creature.
Oh, well, she was always better at it than I.
He showed you how to push, but not grip, huh?
He's gonna risk an opportunity attack and essentially fly back up and away 30.
Dude, if you get
foot
knocked
angle.
unconscious, you are screwed if you're flying in the air.
We'll see.
Yeah, if it throws something at you, it knocks you out.
My rolls
Just
are
like-
taking... Oh, you are so lucky.
Spider
10.
webs you.
Oh yeah, it doesn't hit.
So yeah, it tries to... It's still kind of regaining its balance after you attempted to push it, and it swipes at you, but a clear miss as you take off.
Nice. So yeah, he would have just gone like 15 away, 15 up. Would I be within 60 feet of the folks down below?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll just... I forget. Nive, she went... Is she still outside or did she run downstairs?
I'm on the bow.
Oh, okay. Nive, you can handle this! And, yeah, that's his bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you're D6 still.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's the ship's turn. You currently have a spider ship, like, kind of up in next to you. As you guys can see on the map, it's like, you know, right there.
Right next to your ship. Wow.
So, how do you want your ship to respond? You do have, what, ballistas?
We have a ballista, a harpoon gun, and 5 cannons, and we have 3 people to man them. And the
don't
cannons
think
need 2 people to shoot.
Yeah, you don't think the cannons could aim high enough up. They're too high up.
So
But
we need the ballista, that
ballista-
takes 3 people. So 1 ballista
Wait.
shot.
Can we just order the captain to turn the ship, like, in place a little bit? Like, does it work like
About
that? Can we
face?
go,
That's
Does that have a
so
0 degree
interesting.
radius turn?
That's true, because you guys are in space. I think you could turn the ship.
Oh, but like
The
barrel.
Yeah, we
Face.
are in space.
So that's such a cool idea. Do you do
Look
that?
at me, we're out here thinking in 3 dimensions.
Now you're thinking with
do that?
gravity.
Yeah, let's do
You
that.
prefer to use
Let's
cannons?
turn this ship.
Okay.
I mean, do we need to? Because the cannons are going to be able to fire 1 for every round, and 1 fires every other round with the amount of
That's true.
crew members we have. Or we just have the ballista that fires every round but does more damage if it hits. Well, I guess,
Ballista!
yeah.
Just fire!
Yeah. Let's fire ballista so we don't have to barrel roll the ship.
Fire
Okay.
Chef out of a
Fire
cannon.
the
We all know
ballista.
how well that went last time.
If you guys click, if one of you clicks the token of the big bullywug, you
We're
have
all
like
gonna
these
click it, by the way.
little things that
Try
pop
not to.
up in the top left.
Oh, look
Ballista.
at that.
Oh,
Oh,
All right,
We're
so
spell jumping.
it was a 10.
okay, so yeah, you fire this ballista bolt up at the spider ship, and it nimbly dodges the incoming bolt.
Now we're down to 16 bolts.
You guys have on the map, I believe it's 30 feet of movement. You can move 30 feet if you'd like. You wouldn't necessarily take a attack of opportunity or anything.
Because it doesn't do melee.
Yeah.
We just can't drive into rocks, right?
Yeah, these rocks are kind of drifting about, so you do have to be careful in here where you navigate.
Can we like go above the spider?
Yeah, I mean, you could fly your 30 feet up, and you'd probably be like 10 above the spider.
And then spell jump
depends on-
into it.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Just kill everyone.
What episode was that?
Episode 8?
eight?
I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The light speed jump through the ship. I guess which direction are we trying to go? I don't know which way Narlands is.
Narlands is that way. It's
Okay, so we don't
right
have
side
to go
of the
over the
map.
top of the spider. We could go under the nautiloid for some cover,
Ooh, that's a cool idea.
because the nautiloid's effectively just kind of flapping about there. It's not really It's not able to do anything because it's not strong.
We're gonna fuck about by that nautiloid, and that brain's gonna get involved in this
Well,
fight.
the brain's at the top, so
This hopefully doesn't still
It
have
just launches itself out and
it is-
grapples around the spider ship.
well, it's stuck in there by its brain stem, so it can't leave there.
Oh,
Yeah, you
let's go free it and be like,
It can
I'll
use
free
its
you.
psychic powers, but we're underneath, so it can't see us right now. If it can see, I guess it has like blind sight or some shit.
Yeah, your ship lurches and glides underneath the nautiloid, trying to get some sort of cover. At this angle, you'd probably get half cover.
That's more than enough for me.
However, oh wait, go
I
ahead.
would still be. I'd still be like in the gravity of that, right? Like
Yeah,
I'd get,
you
like,
still,
pulled
as long as
along.
you're in the gravity field, you
Okay,
move
okay.
with it. So
However,
good.
he says, I'm always going to slap us in the ass or something on the way.
Right.
Yeah, the ship's just gonna chase us down there and attack us.
That too, yeah.
it's the ship's turn.
Shite.
And unfortunately for you, as you fly down under the nautiloid, it reveals to you an enemy unseen before,
Penis.
who was hiding
It's a
underneath
space penis.
a meteor.
Oh no!
There's a
come
second
on, man.
ship.
We're dead.
Ooh.
Spell jump, Captain.
Maybe it's our secret lover.
Spell jump! Spell
yeah.
jump!
That's our mistress. We're saved.
This one is going to attempt. Yeah.
Just spell jump out of every encounter until
Yeah,
I
dude.
get
Until Tamus dies. Papa Tamus just dies.
This one, under the meteor, as you expose yourselves to it, fires its
Oh.
ballista
Nobody said anything about exposing ourselves, all right?
for 23, which hits your ship.
Shoot.
Why didn't it roll the damage? That's
What are you talking about? Our AC is
It does 0
300.
damage.
Oh,
24. There we go. Okay. So it rolls 24 on your ship. Big ballista bolt cracks through your deck and splinters the wood down to the floor below. The other ship also
Leaves.
it it spends its turn reeling in its net, and then it repositions itself to the other side,
Oh.
and
Bad.
up above the nautiloid.
Feel
Okay.
like Godzilla getting ganged up on by all the other monsters.
By the Mutos.
You guys, as you try to think of your next move, you do see like the meteors just ever so slightly
Oh,
are shifting.
they move.
Oh.
Oh no.
They move now. They move now.
It,
Neve! Call up
Why do these
Neve!
meteors have moss growing on them?
it is now the crew aboard your ship, the enemies go. The one that's fighting Chef and Clara is gonna go first. If I can find the right page for this. Here we go. As it swings, takes a bite at Chef's shoulder for
Owie.
15.
Owie, Missy.
Yeah, and what do you have? You don't have any shoulder armor, so no. It tries
You
to
don't have any
bite.
shoulders.
It tries
Yeah,
to
I just
bite
got,
into
like,
your.
spoons and forks weaved together.
Yeah.
That's my armor.
Yeah, but you hold up your robo arm and it block the toothy
block.
bite, and then it brings its claw down on Chef as well. Rolling. Oh, physical roll because this is being slow tonight. Which is much better for you guys anyways for me to do because it just popped up with a 20 and I rolled a 2. So we'll go with my roll. The 2.
Sweet.
It also gets a bonus. Let me look at this bonus item.
I punch him in the throat like a little karate chop. Do arachnids have throats?
I think they
They
breathe.
just don't. Yeah, well, it's weird. I'm not good with insects.
What's that sea creature that
Arachnid,
breathes
sorry.
out of its butt?
Me?
How do we go from
Okay.
spiders having throats to that?
I don't know. I just thought of it.
Why does everything do this? Chef.
Why and how do turtles breathe with their butts? What?
Wait, what?
Turtles aren't the only butt breathers in the animal kingdom. It's fairly common among reptiles and amphibians.
Calling someone a butt breather.
Okay. That's definitely a new
Dude,
insult.
if we ever run into like a turtle enemy, I'm totally calling him a butt breather.
Chef, make me a wisdom saving throw.
You take 10 psychic damage.
Oh, let's do this. Hey, that's a 12.
Chef, you feel a calming upon your emotions
Oh,
and
Calming
a
emotion.
need to obey
Feed.
damn it.
as this spider locks eyes with you and they glow a red, and it tells you to stay.
Oh, well, you know, I was just looking at my features to see if I was like something with charm, but I just realized I have advantage on poisons.
I was
So
gonna
that's
say that
cool.
next time it
Okay.
happens.
And I'm
Definitely-
resistant to them. So
Definitely
that's pretty
keep that
cool.
in mind.
Yeah.
At the moment, you are charmed by this thing. The other one, that was by the
Time for
staircase, is gonna run up to Clara. Clara,
Well, this is it.
it looks at you. Its eyes glow red. Roll me a wisdom save.
Yeah,
You're a monk. That
Nat
should be
20,
decent.
but
There
I don't want it there.
Oh,
I want it somewhere else.
Yeah.
there is, man.
Its eyes lock, and it tries to meet your eyes, but you don't have any. And you see as it gets confused and it can't reach to your brain. We'll say that's its turn. The one, Lauren, did you fly up or down?
I went at an angle, so like 15 horizontal away and 15 up.
This thing is going to try to jump from the crow's nest and grab
Holy
on.
crap!
Leaping spider.
Nice.
The worst
nice.
All right,
So
it's
I
gonna
just
make
do
you.
acrobatics, right?
Are we in Space Australia or something? Because it seems like within a mile of wherever we're at, if there's something that can kill us.
Yes.
Wild space, baby.
All right, roll me.
All
Roll
right.
me. Yeah. I guess would this be a dex save or acrobatic? We'll say acrobatics. That's fine.
Yeah, because if it's like a grapple, then so 22.
It jumps from the crow's nest, reaches out to grab onto your talons, and you instinctively pull up, and it misses and it flails its arms and down to the ground. It will take some damage.
Nice.
We'd love to see gravity in effect.
66, maybe. Let's go.
Well,
A lot of ones.
yeah, I guess the crow's nest was 6 feet up, wasn't it? Is that what we were saying?
No, that's how high up Lauren's within 60 feet.
Okay.
The crow's nest
Okay,
is more
so-
like 45 feet. Like, I'm trying to think of how tall a crow's nest is. I
45.
don't
So
think it's
4d6.
40 maybe. I don't know. 46. Yeah, that's what I rolled. So takes some damage
Nice.
as he
And-
splats onto the deck. And Clara Nive, you see a spider on the ground as it starts to try to get up. It is Clara's go.
She will swing her arm in front of Chef, trying to hit the spider, hoping for the best with unarmed strike.
The spider that you guys have been battling.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, as you boom punch into it. For
23
6
for 6 bludgeoning.
bludgeoning. It's still up, but it looks very hurt.
Once more with feeling, she's gonna swing with her other arm. 14?
Just misses.
No! Well, that does it.
No.
Is that one concentrating on keeping Chef charmed?
It actually doesn't have a concentration.
Okay,
Just
I
read it.
didn't know. I was just wondering.
No.
No,
Nice.
it is kind of busted. That's why I'm kind of confused. Like, Oh no, here we go. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, it's not when this thing takes damage. A little hint there.
Well, do it for Clark.
Someone needs to punch Chef in the
Attack
face.
Chef.
So
Chef stabs himself.
if that's it for Klar, it's Chef's turn. Chef, you mentally feel compelled to stay.
But
Yeah,
not
man.
attack.
Like, not wait to stay or not to attack.
I mean,
it's
this
just- hey,
you feel
Oh, yeah,
compelled
you
to
did.
stay where you are, and that this thing is your friend. You also don't
Oh.
feel, Clara's
Oh.
not your enemy or anything. Just like
Okay.
this
I'm
thing's
just
your
gonna
friend.
look at it and be like, "Hey, so what brings you to this edge of wild space?"
All right,
Keeping your fine. Keep your secrets.
Neve, your go as you overlook all of this mess.
From the glowing eyes and Chef becoming lax, can I assume that it's putting some kind of charm on him?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeff is so lax he shit his pants. And
Either
it's on the
it's
deck.
either that Chef is being
Friends with him.
charmed, or like he's having another brain spasm.
I mean, all good information. If I can get more information on his brain spasms. But
I'm gonna wake up and be cut open in the middle of the night.
how many of the spiders are within 10 feet of each other?
2.
2?
Mhm.
Because where'd the one from the crow's nest fall? How far away is it from the others?
I'd say he's about 20.
He's about 20. I'm trying to think of math. Would I be able to put a point in between the 2 and the 1 then to hit 10 foot on either side of
Like
it?
a radius? Yes.
Yeah.
I think no, because I think in my head where they're at. Sorry, I don't have a map prepared.
Oh, that's fine.
I think you could get either the one that's squished and the one that's almost dead together, or you can get the 2 that are right on Clara and Chef, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because of like the way they are, I think this one would just be out of the radius.
I'll go for the one that fell and the one that's almost dead.
Okay, perfect.
So I raise my hand and start crushing again to magnify gravity. They need to make Constitution saving throws. I need to see the effects of gravity on the arachnid body.
like, come on, their cons can't be that good. They keep trying to charm people.
Why'd you say
Sounds
that?
crunchy.
One rolled a 22.
Oh my
That's gonna
goodness.
pass. It'll take half.
The other one rolled a 14.
That will fail. So the
Okay.
one that failed will take full damage, and its movement speed will be halved. And the other will take half damage. So a total of 11 points of force damage, half to 5 for the
5.
one that passed.
The one that passed was the one that was really hurt, and he's barely hanging on. He's almost completely collapsed, but he's still alive.
How much
So the one that fell took 11 points then?
The one that fell takes the full.
Nice. Yeah, she just crushes them and mentally takes data points because I guess technically Simon is still on the Nautilus. He has 10 feet of movement. Actually, I think at this point he dispels because I think he's too far away. But
Anything else, Neve?
that is Nive's turn.
Lauren. Oh, sorry.
No.
Are you gonna add some flavor, Neve?
Oh, I was just gonna say she's in a safe enough spot.
Yeah. Seeing that thing swoop down below, Lauren's just gonna dive bomb down 30 foot, so he should be 30 foot above the deck. And as he's falling down, he's just taking aim and fires as he's falling. Let's see. Oh, for a nat 20!
Nice.
At the one that fell is the one he was aiming at.
Okay, yeah, you
just to follow up on
you say
him.
you start swooping down too?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
you start-
as he's like
as you're swooping
flying down
down.
through the air, yeah.
The recoil of the
Awesome.
musket puts him back up in the air.
For 16 piercing.
Damn, dude. As you put your if you're okay with doing this, you start swooping down, you fire this musket. Did you have a bayonet?
Oh no, not yet.
Dang,
We
I was
had
gonna
talked
say
about
you
getting
bayonet
one.
into the back of him, but yeah, you just down right into his head. And he's dead.
Nice.
So they're
nice.
2 dead now, right?
There's
only
one
one.
dead and one very close to being dead.
Okay.
Yeah, the wings extend, kind of holds himself there. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right, the Bullywug ship. You've got one that is now above you 10 feet. The first one that had thrown the rock at you. And then one that's sitting behind a meteor. And you kind of peer over there and you all see that it's like starting to reload its ballista.
How dense are the meteors in front of us? Like, could we move through them without a problem, or?
It would probably take a sleight of hand check from Harvey to skillfully maneuver without like taking some bludgeoning damage from hitting some meteors. If you were to go this way or this way, but this seems to be a clear line.
That just brings us right in line of being close to the other one again, whereas if we go up and diagonal, we get further away from that one and move underneath the one in front of us.
Can we like sideswipe one of the ships and make it like ram into a rock or something?
You can, yeah. I mean, you can try to do like a ram, on. I mean, it would probably might make the most sense to do it on the one closest to you. You like ram this one and see if you can get it to smash into this rock behind it.
We'd have to go up to do that, though, right? Because it's 10 feet above us.
Yeah, you kind of.
What if we told one of the guys to harpoon gun the nautiloid and then like
Drag it
above
behind
it
us?
and drag the nautiloid?
Yeah, just
into
have a
the
wrecking
ship?
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
I
guys
mean-
want to try it, go for it.
Yeah. I'm not
Line fly
against
a
it.
wrecking ball.
Okay,
I'm not
so
against that.
you watch as Kipper, there we go, there's the name. Kipper runs over to the harpoon gun at the back of the ship and do one of you want to roll me a d20?
This is your idea, Meyore. You go for it.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, cool. He gets his bonus and he's a rogue, so it that's perfectly fine. As it impacts into the nautiloid and the kind of like hook parts spread out inside the carapace of this thing, and now it feels pretty tugged on, and Kipper looks back and gives you guys a thumbs up. The ship goes to speed, and somebody else roll me a dex, or just roll me a d20 for Harvey to navigate these rocks.
Does Harvey get proficiency with this vehicle?
Yeah, he's the helm.
All right,
Helmsman.
I'll roll it.
Punch it, Harvey.
A natural 20.
Okay, Harvey goes as fast as he can safely, up, and just dodging the night spider, which is the name of the ship, just like tries to dodge your ship coming in, thinking you're coming in for a ram, and it kind of goes low, and you guys go past, and you watch the nautiloid drift behind and smack into the. Well, actually, let's see if they can. Yeah, you watch the nautiloid smack into the night spider, causing a crash. I'll roll some damage.
Nice.
It's not the highest impact, like the fastest impact, but definitely has spun their ship backward, and now you have this nautiloid between you and this night spider.
Spelljammer with the nautiloid, and I can take the brain out of it.
Definitely not going to be able to do that. That will definitely kill your captain.
No, he's fine.
So you guys go your.
Are you saying we can't do it because it'll kill a captain, or we can't do it at all and the captain will just die before it happens? Because there's a difference.
You might
And
jump.
then-
You might jump a little, but you won't get that far. I don't know.
I mean, far enough.
You know,
That's
I
all we
can't
need.
Wait for us to slingshot this freaking nautiloid at light speed through a planet as we come out of our spell.
You know, I will say this. We are are in space, so when we go to cut this thing loose,
It's gonna keep.
we're going to have to move immediately, or it's gonna crash into us.
Well, we just dip as we're cutting, and then it goes over the
Yeah,
top of
just
us.
Yeah.
Or we go up, so it goes under, because then it won't hit the crow's nest or anything.
Okay. Very cool. That's what your ship does. The enemy spider ships. This one,
Pisses off. It leaves.
it was trying to get a net ready to capture your ship, but reorienting itself, its ballista crew aims down on you and fires. Although you got half cover from the Nautiloid covering your backside.
We're
So
engaged.
Don't shoot the brain.
how much does half cover
and
add?
try to sell it in the whole ship in the black market.
How much does
Except for the
half
brain.
cover add usually? It's like is it 5?
I believe
Two?
so.
It's
No, that's
Yeah.
partial cover is 5. It's 2. I mean,
no. I think
Right?
half is 2, and then 3/4 is 5. I don't think there is
Oh.
any 1/4 cover.
Yeah,
I
half
thought there
cover
was a
is
thing
a
called
plus
partial
2.
cover. Weird. Okay, so you guys
That's
get a
what
plus 2.
partial
So
cover is just half. Yeah.
They got
So
partial
unfortunately-
cover and,
There's- it's
Pathfinder.
3/4 is what you're thinking of.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
plus
what I'm
five.
thinking of?
3/4, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, this this ballista flies true, avoiding the Nautiloid
No.
and impacting into the stern of your ship.
Let's just repair the Nautiloid at this point.
yeah.
Open all the sphincter doors.
Open the
Yeah, and we do know that it is definitely canon that they're called sphincters now. We
Yes.
played Baldur's Gate.
Absolutely. Yeah, as the thing hits the back of your ship. The other one flies
Leaves.
around. What's their movement speed?
2 feet.
Yeah.
I think it's
They're
more
very
than
slow.
Yeah,
That's why they've
move
been
like
here
spiders
forever.
in space.
One actually ends up
Yeah.
hitting an
Just
asteroid.
wiggle the
And,
legs.
Yeah, they get crushed between asteroids
Yeah.
as they try to wiggle their legs in space and get nowhere.
that. As this one tries to zoom up to catch up with you, it fires its ballista as well.
Got the zoomies.
Oh man, it doesn't roll. Why is it not roll?
Hey, why you not rule?
Whoa.
There it is. Okay, 14 misses your ship. Even though this one had a much clearer shot, for whatever reason, their crew's not as trained and misses. But it does approach your. Well, it's probably under you, 20 feet.
We should barrel roll on this one and wrap the Nautiloid, onto that ship.
Okay, that is their turn. The meteors all begin to shift. Let me roll for direction. Well, I guess technically they go the same direction because they haven't been affected separately.
There's not a tide pushed them into
Yeah.
that.
Although astral tides, that's something they should definitely add. So they were all moving
Ice
this way
waves.
before. So unfortunately for you guys, they
Oh.
move
Oh.
into your position. So
No, we're fine. Actually, we rolled a nat 20. Remember? And
roll
that
me
carries.
a Harvey dex save.
Kenji, you haven't rolled anything.
do I just
It's
roll
your
a
turn.
D20?
They're gonna roll. Yeah, roll me a d20 and I'll add Harvey's.
14.
Okay, you're fine as Harvey manages to dodge this big rock coming at you. The ship behind you, though, is not as Wait, is it behind? Oh, never mind. Sorry. That's fine. I thought there was a ship closer to you. This is the Nautiloid. You see the Nautiloid takes damage.
The brain.
Yep.
Ooh, actually, that was crazy damage. I rolled max.
It's already broken. Who gives a damn?
Okay.
It's not like we're just gonna fly anywhere.
We need it though. I want to
Wrecking
cook
ball.
that brain and see what it tastes like.
As the rock
No,
hits
we're
it,
not cooking
the
that brain. If
flies
that brain
out
lives, I'm
the-
taking it.
I just need a brain steak, just one steak off of
No,
it.
I need to use
It's
it.
just
We need the
pure
whole brain.
fat, dude. Imagine the fucking beans and rice I could cook with the fat off that brain, man. It'd be
Gross.
Your
immaculate.
brain isn't fat; it's muscle.
that is gross.
Yeah, so okay, this is what we'll do. Okay, so back to the ship combat. Clara, you've got 2 near you. One's nearly dead. The other is looking okay. I mean, he's messed up, but he's best looking out of all of them. He's very handsome.
Get some Clara. Put the riz on him.
The handsome one who's got like kind of the swooped hair.
Spider
Oh, I can
hairs
just see it. It looks so bad.
in a coif.
Like a toupee of sorts.
No, he's handsome. He doesn't have a toupee.
He goes to bite you.
It's all natural.
Oh wow, that's gonna all miss. That's a 10.
That misses.
He
But
looks
then
into Clara's eye
Here we
receptacles.
go.
it brings in the claws. That's a 9. This is what happens when the thing won't load and I have to
missed
roll
this.
physical. The nearly dead one will
Dies.
claw you. Another 9. I switched die and I still
Misses.
got a 9. And he's gonna try to claw you again. Okay. That is higher. That's a 12.
Misses.
You
Okay.
can change the dice, but you can't change the
my
dice
God.
roller, baby.
No, you can't. You cannot. The one that squished to the deck before stands up.
Is
what
that
I
the
shot.
one?
That was
Oh, no, he passed. He passed her.
Oh, yeah,
So
he
he-
passed, yeah.
Yeah, so
No.
he doesn't have that.
No.
Not the one that fell. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, he's
Gotcha.
dead.
right.
Sorry, you're right. No, he's dead. That guy's dead. It's my sheet won't load, and I forgot that one died.
Okay.
So that's their turn.
Oh, my God.
Clara. Before your go, you see a bright light in the distance, followed by a before a explosion of fire hits the one. I mean, I guess it's not that big of an explosion, but you know, it's a decent explosion. Hits the weakened one, killing it, and burning it to a crisp before you. Clara, it's your go. There is just one left on deck.
There's one left. So after seeing the weakened one explode and Chef still in the daze, she will turn around in her weakened state and just does a nice sweeping kick at it with unarmed strikes. And we are hoping for a nat 20 because that's what we do, baby. Let's go. Nope, 3. All right. Bonus action, unarmed strike. Yeah, she's too tired. That's a 13 as well.
Yeah, you're fighting for energy, and you just can't seem to harness enough. It is Chef's go, who's freed from. Oh, did you want to do something else, Clara?
No, that's it.
Okay. That was free. You're now freed from this compulsion, as the one that was compelling you has lit on fire and died. As you
Hell
come
yeah.
to, what do you do?
I kind of snap at him like, hey, what the hell? And I'm going to turn to the other one that's there, and I'm just going to start hacking and slashing.
Yeah.
If I can get to my... Bam. Oh, goody. That's a 9.
Okay, that's a miss.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I'm still like eerily feeling as though I'm compelled to love these things, and yeah, that'll be my turn. I'm gonna draw my shield though. I will say I'll draw my shield at this point.
Okay, you draw your shield. Neve. Fire has just flown through space and killed one of them in front of you. Your other two comrades are struggling to fight this last one.
Oh, it was just a for fun fireball that came through space, or did it come from anywhere specific?
Roll me
was
perception.
distracted. Oh, we don't know where it came from. Okay, good. I wasn't completely out of the loop. Perception above a 20, 23.
23. You follow where that firebolt came from, and you look off into the distance. You see a massive galleon, appears to be made of wood, coming your direction. It's got big white sails and then like two sails that almost look like fins that come out either side. And you also see
Go ahead, sorry.
you also see off
It's
the
not
back.
It's not the Astro Elves.
It's not Captain Asmodean.
No, that was made out of organic materials like God.
With
That
a
looks like
20
a dragonfly.
with a 23, you also make out there's this strange, just past like all the sail rigging and all that. There's this other large object on the back that seems to kind of grip and wrap around the ship. As you look closer, it seems to be a giant willow tree.
Ooh, love that for
Space
you.
trees.
Space druids.
Knowing space travel, Neve kind of knows what the tree is about, right?
Oh yeah, roll me a history or whatever you think would be applicable.
I mean, just straight intelligence is what I'm gonna do into 17.
17. There are a few of these ships out there. They're a bit rarer, but they're called living tree ships. They kind of have like a symbiotic relationship with a tree up on its deck that's like it's living. I mean, it's just right there in the name,
Yeah.
living tree ship.
So it like creates oxygen for longer journeys, right?
Yeah.
E. All right. Another ship approaching as she firebolts the last one. How's this last one looking?
This one's about half health.
Half health. I was gonna use my bardic on the damage, but I think I have to use it on the to hit. Yeah, I rolled a 10, so I'm gonna use my bardic on that. Oh, rolled max 16 to hit.
Ooh, that's really good damage.
Ooh.
And I lied to you. It was,
Well, that's
it was
the
more
hit.
than. Oh, that's the hit. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. 16 does hit though.
The damage is only 3.
Okay. I also lied to you. I thought this one was half. It's a little more than half.
That's fine. I got a little chip on it. So yeah, that is my turn as she calls out the ship approaching and then hits the spooter.
All right, Lauren.
Yeah, as she points out the tree ship, like, can we see if there's like people on it, or is it just like literally a tree floating through space?
It's pretty far out there, but with your owl eyes, I will allow a perception check, just like Neve got one.
What do your owl eyes see?
Nice. They see maybe something.
You do see figures moving about here and there. The one that you believe was the source of the fire is standing up on the prow of the ship. You know, the bow, it comes to like that long point of wood. He's like standing at the very tip, holding on to a rope. It appears to be some sort of elf-like figure, male, with like flowing white hair that's receding. He's got no shirt on. And it's hard to make out a ton of detail, but yeah,
Does he have
you
a
can
vicious V?
you can see his vicious V, his white
From here?
his white hair, and that he's shirtless as he holds on to this
You've already said that.
this
Yeah.
rope.
I can't over exaggerate how much he's shirtless.
He is very shirtless, guys.
Does he have nipple hair?
You can't make it out from this far.
You can make out the vicious V, but not the
I
hair.
activate the optics in this fucking robotic eye.
Roll me a perception check, Chef.
All right, this is a +0. Let's go. I got a 13.
It malfunctions and fuzzes
Okay.
out.
He's too hot.
He's too hot. My robotic eye can't take
Oh,
it.
no.
Anthem Spider.
He's hot.
Harvey didn't expect me to lay eyes on such a magnificent creature, so he didn't plan it.
I just
Okay.
imagine like the
Oh my
scouter from
God.
Dragon Ball Z just braining.
His hotness is over
Comes out
9,000.
of his eye.
Lauren,
It
is
shatters.
that all of your turn? You had
No,
all you did was
no.
perceive.
I just wanted to look at this hot guy.
Oh, yeah, he's
We
just
rolled a hot man on a rope. His
gonna
hair
try
swaying in the wind.
to do like the most animated like salute or something to, I don't know, see if he could get their attention at all. And after he does that, he's gonna take fire at the last spider person. It's a 13.
Misses.
No. Well, hopefully the handsome elf saw my, I don't know, gesture of respect.
And he comes over and kisses me. I don't
He
know.
thinks you flipped him off.
Yeah, let me roll the perception.
He thinks you did the most
He's hot, but
rude
has bad
gesture.
perception.
Now, would you say that, my gesture would be like an act of performance, to make sure it comes across right?
Sure.
In
Sure.
his culture, you just said "fuck you" to him.
It's a 10.
Okay. Well, he'll
that is-
you know what? He'll
Watch us be
insight
Wade, man.
to figure out what you're
Chris
saying.
just infinite Wade and made him hot.
It is the sorry, Lauren. Okay, yeah, you fired your
No,
musket.
that's it, yeah.
Your ships go.
Let's ram the hot guy shit.
Let's ram him.
Okay.
No. So is that spider ship above us?
You've got no, this one's below you.
Hell in a
It's below you about
handbasket.
20 feet.
So
Like directly below us or
here-
to the side? I'm just trying to see how we
To
can
the
wrecking
side and
ball
below.
into it.
To the side and below.
Can we like
Okay.
dip and scoot under it to wrecking ball it with the nautiloid?
Yeah, with a proper steering check
what
from
was-
Harvey.
What were you looking at me?
Think about this too. Okay, so all right, so we hauled ass this way, so it has this momentum going this way. It also got hit by a rock, which should be
That's true.
forcing it that way. So if we kind of just, I think if we were to kind of like go straight, but also turn a little bit to the right, we could essentially just slingshot it right into this thing with hopefully with even more force than we had before.
I think this is still going to be a fairly hard maneuver. So I'm going to set the DC fairly high, but it's definitely still doable. If you guys want to attempt it.
I mean, what do you guys think? Can we
Let's
still
do
be
it.
shooting the cannon because we have two? Or does
Yes,
does,
you can still use your weaponry. This is
does
your
Kibbles
movement.
have to stay on on the harpoon cannon?
No,
when
he
when
doesn't.
It's already attached?
This is attached, so
Okay, so we can ballista as we move as well.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's
Let's
try and
do it.
wrecking ball it and then ballista it.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
one of you
Hey,
want to
no,
roll
like
the
a wrecking
ballista,
ball.
and then somebody else roll me a dex.
I'll take the wrecking
just roll
ball.
me a
Somebody else
D20,
wants
I
to do the ballista.
All you
I
gotta
can
do
do
is
the
click
ballista.
the token, and then in the
Hell,
top
I
left.
rolled
is-
bad. The wrecking ball didn't work.
10.
That's a perform. Wait, where's your? Oh, did you roll physical?
Oh,
No, it
wait,
just didn't
wait,
show.
did I?
I don't think it
wait,
pops
it
up.
goes-
It goes to
10.
him.
PM, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
a-
rolled that on the wrecking ball too.
Okay, so you guys attempt a serious maneuver. Your timing is not all there, so Harvey turns as the ballista is getting lined up. It causes the ballista to go off course, and you don't quite make the turn enough as you this way. And the nautiloid kind of had too much momentum going this way, so it didn't
Oh,
quite
no.
make the turn.
Okay.
Snaps the rope, crashes into the hot guy ship.
Yeah, that's probably your ship's turn as the enemy ship fires a
Goes after the hot guy.
fires
They
a
all-
ballista at your ship
Change target.
It
realizing we're
hits.
too hard of a target. Damn it.
for shit. That's just meets your threshold. As another
Harvey, do a donut.
ballista
Take us back around. We got to hit this thing with the nautiloid.
into the ship. The other one's gonna kind of go this way to try and avoid as much debris as it can. It will have to make a check next turn to get through.
Yeah, if we just like stop on a dime and that thing's swinging wide, is it gonna swing all the way around our ship and hit the
That'd be
spider?
pretty cool.
Oh.
That or the
think our-
rope will just
I
get
don't think
tied
our
around
ship
our
can-
ship and it'll eventually crash into us.
Well, we
Yeah.
just let it turn our ship as it spins. I don't
Hey,
think our
yeah,
ship
there
can
you
stop
go.
on a dime though either to do that.
Tokyo Drift.
What are you talking about? We got the best space brakes in like space.
In space.
Yeah, and as you guys attempt this maneuver, failing, and these ballista bolts fly at you, this living ship zooms in
Leaves. Just leaves.
between this big meteor and comes around, and you watch the handsome man that you guys have been staring at from afar is really this real old in the face looking dude with these sunken cheekbones.
But he's got a chiseled body, right?
Wrinkled face, but his body doesn't show the same years. He clearly keeps up with. Dude, I'm telling you, my grandfather is the most muscular guy I know. It's freaking weird.
It's like when you see those exercise machine commercials. I'm 70 years old and I've never looked better.
That is my grandfather.
The
I'm telling you.
body of a young like Arnold, but like
Super
the grizzled,
vascular.
worn face of like a really old Chuck Norris.
But yeah, as this ship swings by, you see that that long white hair that is starting to recede. This this white sort of mustache and a goatee with some white 5 o'clock shadow on the sides. Real old looking face, but masculine, like, nice
Look at the
fit
face, like
body. That it's just covered in scars.
He's a butterface.
One of his
I thought you were gonna say oil.
it's covered in scars and oil.
Butterface is dumb thick.
He's covered in scars and oil. And one of his as he looks
Starlight glistens off his body.
as
The starlight glistens upon his pharynx.
as he looks, it starts to turn his head toward you. His one green eye reveals on the other side a black eye patch that's just hidden underneath a wide straw hat. As he summons up this massive fireball and throws it at this spider ship. Fireball on this one at the
Dude,
spider
this
ship.
is Wade, isn't it? This is sexy.
Wade is dead.
Wade is dead. I killed him. He's dead,
as
so
you
I can
watch-
make him sexy help.
It's a really old face.
Explodes upon the ship, dealing a massive blow. This one was the undamaged one. No, this one was the undamaged one. Okay.
Yo, that's a sexy
I can't
Santa,
make
bro.
the sexual joke because Neve doesn't care about other humans in that way. I was gonna say he could do a massive blow on me. But Neve doesn't think in that way.
Okay, it is the spider ship's goes.
It was in that moment Neve knew science was not all she loved.
Wait a minute.
You watch all of you no, it's not the spider ships, I'm sorry, it's the spider people's go. The one aboard starts to look really nervous following this fireball energy hitting his ship, but he quickly turns back to focus on Clara, as he knows if he doesn't succeed here, he's
Give up
dead.
the ghost, man.
So he is
You're the
going.
only one on this ship, bud.
He actually
Is he
is probably
attacking?
going to hit. That's a
Is he attacking
17.
Clara?
Yes, he's attacking
I'm,
Clara.
I'm attacking him.
Oh, it misses. Yeah,
17 misses.
go for it.
Sentinel.
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna hit.
No,
I rolled a
he's $1
10.
million dwarf.
So he
Yeah,
misses.
dude.
Have the
I'm trying.
technology.
He misses his bite, but he's gonna go for now a claw on Chef. That misses. So he's looking pretty screwed. Clara, your go.
Not giving up. She's hanging on barely. She's going to yet again attack with unarmed strike. For 16,
16 hits.
5 bludgeoning.
You punch this thing in its weird,
And then
its weird
Go.
neck that like spiders don't have, but for some reason this spider has a neck.
then
And you kind of
with
mess
her-
up his nice hair.
ooh. And with her other weak arm, she will swing again with her bonus action unarmed strike. Oh my goodness, 12.
Misses.
Can't do it. She's too tired. That does it. Clara's done.
Okay, Chef.
All right, I raise my sword to the heavens, inspired by the sexy man elf riding on the ship. as I swing down to try and end this poor, pathetic creature.
He's so inspired. His cleaver.
And I'm
became
gonna
a
miss.
sword.
Oh my gosh.
You just got a glimpse of the starlight blitzing off his abs.
I'm
We're
too-
distracted.
In that moment, Chef knew that he was distracted from battle. And decides that that's it for his turn.
First he
Neve,
gets swayzed by an old woman, and now this hot elf's here.
Swayze needs to be a thing, dude. Okay, Neve.
All right. Luckily, Neve isn't tempted by the opposite sex or her sex or any other humans.
There you
So
go.
she's going to shoot the spider with a
Neve
fireball.
only loves eldritch horrors.
Oh, thank God. I was going to say, if she missed after I said she doesn't care for
Elven
any other
prey.
living beings, I got an 18 to hit.
Yep.
8 points of fire damage.
This thing's looking nice and toasty.
Nice and roasty toasty.
Roasty toasty.
Well, let me tell you, I have one resource left, and I can't use it unless something attacks me, so that's my turn.
Lauren, it's your go.
All right. Yeah. Lauren's just gonna kind of like swoop down, birds of prey, wings out as he comes down on top of this guy to shoot him as he connects with the deck. Let's see if we 19.
Hits.
All right, for 9 piercing.
How do you want to kill him?
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he like kind of shot down and like opened the wings to stop himself as like his claws essentially land on this thing's shoulders, and the gun's just right at the back of this thing's head as he fires, and like it collapses, and he's like standing on top of this thing as the smoke rises.
It's like a hardcore execution.
Perfect. Yeah, and as you
There's consensual.
as you stand tall, victorious, you look up and see these spider ships beginning to peel off and fly the opposite direction. However, you have a massive nautiloid that's like careening, like out of control, starting to whip around your ship.
Cut the line, Kipper! Cut the line!
Kipper runs over. He actually rolled a nat 20. Slices the grapple.
I was hoping he rolled a nat
In
one
the
and just launched himself into space.
You watch the nautiloid starts spinning rapidly and just kind of starts drifting off into space the direction it was going. As the living ship pulls up
Shoots us.
to your deck.
It's that
Oh.
tree from Hogwarts. Bam, bam.
The Whomping Willow.
Whomping Willow.
Beating the hell out
Just
of us.
beating the shit out of our ship.
No, the hot elf has turned on us. I can't fight him.
That was before his mighty V.
Yeah, so as it begins to pull close, you see the
ships caress each other.
the white-haired elven man jump from the prow and onto the deck and start to walk, kind of over to the side rail, and looks over to your ship and says, "Howdy."
Oh, come on.
Oh, hell. Everything just went out the window.
It's all gone. All that
You
build
can
up.
have the most vicious V in the world. You have that voice. It's
I
over.
think we may need to get you a voice changer.
Yeah, what?
Thank you for the help, good sir. Are you the captain of that vessel?
Hey, you can call me that.
This man's ruined my nighttime ritual.
Oh, God.
Where are you fine folk headed?
Narlands.
Narlands. Yeah. Well, that's where we're from.
Good
Hey, and what's your name there, bud?
My name's Wayne. Hold on. What's his name?
Yeah.
Wadey in water.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember its name. I came up with a name for him. Hold on. Where the
It's
hell?
a good name too.
It's a good name too. Wadey Tarweed. It's what's your name?
Hi, my name's Chef.
Nice to meet you, Chef. Oh, Chef. You're probably heading to the cook-off.
Do I know about this cook-off?
Roll me a
I've been
history.
to New Orleans a few times.
Roll me a history.
Where I'm gonna smuggle all my drugs.
Does he?
Let's go! I finally rolled good. 19.
So I'm missing teeth.
Yes.
No, so you know what he reminds me of? His body is who's that freaking earthbender in the Last Airbender? Last Airbender. Boomy. He's like Boomy, just jacked as shit, but just old as fuck.
Yeah. So this cookout or this cook-off, is a yearly occurrence on Narlands. And now you think about it, yeah, it does. I mean, it would line up about to this time. Maybe you've partaken in it before, or maybe you've just been a spectator.
Usually I just do body shots during that whole thing.
Yeah.
I forgot that was coming up already.
Oh, that's wonderful. We can go with you, bring you in. We haven't had any luck out here today.
Oh, are you hunting something?
That's right. You're looking at the greatest galactic gator hunters this side of Wildspace.
Have we heard of galactic gators? Are they fearsome beasts?
Roll me either history or nature.
I'll do nature for a net 20.
Yeah, they're. You swear you've seen one of these before, but nobody ever believed you. They're
He
pretty.
gets their magazine all the time.
They're pretty rare because they do often spend their times on swamp planets, and they can hold their breath up to like 3 years. But you swear you saw one time, and the rest of the crew never believed you. They're like asteroid-sized gators almost, and have these like appendages that both work for like these front appendages that both work for like swimming and walking. But they very much, the mouths look like alligators, except they have more eyes, and they look a bit more, even more sinisterly spiky and such.
Ooh, I knew they were real.
Oh, they're very real.
These assholes didn't believe me. Captain, you would let these fine folk escort us in, right? They definitely seem maybe a bit more capable than us in some regards.
Our ship has seen some damages. I think that would be a good idea.
Lauren, I would also like to point out is that we didn't believe you that they were real. We didn't believe that you saw one.
That's a fair distinguish.
It'd be a darn fool not to think they were real. A menace.
That's why I thought they were all so stupid that they didn't believe that I saw one. And
we immediately kill Lauren.
I mind sliver Lauren for daring to call me stupid. We'll see who's stupid now.
Sure.
But also, do you have any idea what these things are? Are they just common pirates, or he like lifts up the spider corpse?
Those are Neogi.
He's old. It's okay.
These are Neogi.
Oh, what's? Go ahead.
They're these arachnid-like folk, as you can see. and I gotta go to D&D Beyond.
Where's that?
Maybe. Hold on. Yagra, you know anything about Neogi? You see this elderly half orc
Bunch
with
of old
gray
people in
hair.
there.
Come over. Let's see.
Are they hot too, except for their face?
No, you should give that one a really old body and a really young head.
She's very muscular, very broad shoulders.
Gotta be. Going after astral gators or whatever the hell they were called.
What galactic gators?
I'll be your gator tonight, sweetheart.
What are the?
You can slay me.
She says.
She also has to go to D&D Beyond.
She whispers something to Wade, so I don't have to like do another old person voice because I only got one. To Wayne, was that his name?
You just call him Wade.
Yeah.
We know who he is.
Wayne.
Just give him-
And he
Stop beating around the bush. Wade's got a chiseled body.
With an old man face.
yes, thank you. I don't know, my memory goes sometimes. Well,
I
often
bet that man can fuck.
often they compare people to work on their ships through some form of mind control. This group seemed to be some sort of pirates or scavengers. I mean, judging from the wreck you just threw, impressive, by the way. They're probably waiting for someone to come by.
Assholes. Well, thank you for showing up, at least. Not sure we could have made it out of that by ourselves.
Oh, yes, no problem. I mean, we're about to head back anyways now. Spend some time looking. Yeah, follow us. We'll get you there.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and two things. Stay out of trouble. Don't make trouble.
Just vague enough for Lauren to do something.
Wouldn't dream
know.
of it.
Basically, the same thing.
Yeah, the trouble you're staying away from is the other people. That
The
you
trouble
know.
you make is with inside of you all alone.
Right, what she said.
Maybe I can make that into a song.
Please don't.
And like that, you're off unless you think of anything else you want to ask this Wayne Tarweed. As he and you all follow a day's travel. You guys can get a rest, a long rest.
Good thing.
Was that 2 HP?
I had nothing. I was full HP, but I had no spells. I used all of my features except for my free shield spell.
I dodged like 6 attacks at 2
I
HP.
was spent.
And he pulls you up. You all pull up through the atmosphere.
He's pulling. What is he
Atmosphere.
pulling us up to?
That's why I say he's chiseled, man.
Who spends their night on this ship?
We can
Lawrence.
do this outside. I just wanted to double check.
Exactly, that's what they did.
We're taking this outside.
Did you say that that we knew what type of spell was in that like stone that could like hold
You-
spells?
Did I'm
The
trying to remember what
island
it
one?
was.
And does what's his name give me that spell? Squirrel?
What, Kipper?
Kipper.
Yeah, during the time, if you had asked Kipper, he'd give it to you.
I didn't ask him, but Clara told him to give it to me.
Oh, then yeah, he would have.
Yeah.
And then the spell that was stored inside the scroll, I'm gonna double check, or not the scroll, the
The stone.
stone. I believe it was shield, but I have to double check.
Cool. Yeah, because even if Lauren didn't know, I was gonna say maybe just as they travel for the day, he'd be like trying to figure out what it is.
Oh yeah,
Attune to it if it needs
do you know the spell shield?
I do not.
Mm.
I do. It was Wall of Force was the scroll, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna just trap the brain inside of it. That's what I was gonna do with
Roll
it if I
me arcane check. Arcana.
got arcane.
Okie dokie. That's a 3. Oh wait, that's the Bubba Rat Bullywog.
It's not that great.
My mod's a 0 anyways, so yeah, it'd be the same 3.
Just reroll anyways. Screw it.
Okay. All right.
Humor me.
Arcana 17.
You've seen Nive cast this before. It seemed like you look at this thing and you kind of attune with it, sort of, and you're able to figure out that it's a shield spell.
Come in handy. All right. Sorry to interrupt. I was just curious about that.
But yes, as you come through the atmosphere of this planet, you see below a sprawling city of buildings that are, 3-4 stories high, made of brick and plaster. They're all bricked up. It seems to be built in the center of this huge sprawling swampland. And like all the balconies and different things of these buildings have like hanging flower plants. A lot of the buildings have like glowing signs. So as you're coming in, you see like a lot of yellows, greens, pinks, blues, glinting off of these wet cobblestone roads. And you pull up to this swampy dock where it seems like all of the like trees have been like ripped and pulled out of the swamp to make this nice landing area. As you get up to the dock, Chef, you as well as a few others who are been here before know that this planet is a very advanced civilization that knows about spell jamming. So they don't feel the need to like hide any of this stuff. And as you do land and splat into this little swamp bed, the heat, it's more not so much the heat, but this air clings to your
humidity.
Yeah, the air clings to your skin, and you can't tell whether you're sweating or if it's like the humidity in the air. It feels
like
really
jumping
gross.
into a swimming pool with all your clothes on and then just walking around.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But Wayne comes from his deck over to yours. Feel free, disembark, enjoy the cook-off. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us in.
Is there anything else I can do for you before I disappear for a while?
Well, Chef, you're the most familiar with this place. Do you know of anything that he might know that could be useful?
I was just gonna wing it.
You guys remember you're looking for a Mercane. I'll remind you guys because I know there was a skip week.
Oh, yes.
Also, if you want more information about the cook-off or anything, there's that too. But go ahead.
I think my friend was going to ask you about a cook-off, but would you know where we might find a Mercane in town?
Mercane. What's his name?
Good question, friend.
I know many Mercanes.
Who's the one who might trade in secrets?
That's all Mercanes.
Elmendar, what
that's
is the name of the Mercane you were working with?
Like that be Holminski? I think that's how you said it. Oh, yes. Oh, Minsky.
It's all Marcanes.
All arcades go by that name.
Yes, that's the name of all Arcanes now. I believe he often sets up shop near the dive bar. What's that name of that one? Shoot.
Have to go to D&D
The
Beyond.
Recrovy. the
Recrovy.
The Recrovy
God damn. This
Rustler.
is Wade.
The Recrovy Rustler.
The Macroby Wrestler. Okay.
Was it Necrovy or Ruckovy?
Recovy.
A
Yes.
Rakovi.
Stop adding in stuff. Every time he says something, you repeat and add in syllables.
Now, what business do y'all have with Port Minsky?
He has some information that we need that was lost to us.
Okay. You've dealt with him before?
Our compatriot El Maundar has.
All right. They just, don't try anything.
Sexual.
No.
That was your
Sorry.
first thought, is sexual.
We're all in that headspace. We know it. I'm not.
You know, people do
rest of
get
you
kind
are.
of uncomfortable around me.
Nive, some people do react to stress differently, so I wouldn't hold it against you if that's where your mind was right now.
No, I just sensed it in the air from the rest of the crew. It's almost as dense as this humidity on this planet.
Yeah, you'll find that here. This
What thing? The sexual tension or the humidity?
all of the above. It's
We're about to go to fucking Mardi Gras, dude. There's gonna be beads flying if you get my meaning.
if you ask me, I mean, this town's really gone downhill. It's quite sad.
Does it have kind of a musty smell to it?
You know,
I thought that was just the swamp.
yeah, it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But yes, Mercade can be quite fickle to deal with. They just don't try to swindle them in any way, or else you'll probably never see them again. They're very fair trading peoples.
I assume
But
that
you
wasn't
just-
our intention.
But you just said they were fickle. So how are they fair
Sorry,
if they're fickle?
there's the wrong word. Sometimes I try to use words that don't really make sense in the situation. I've been trying to
Well,
improve my intelligence score.
You can barter and still be fair. You know, the fair price is the one that we bargained down to. So, you know, I think they can still work. Don't beat yourself up too much, old man.
Hey, what I'm trying to say is don't offend him.
All right.
I'm sure we can manage that.
So only Lauren talked to him is essentially what you're saying. Chef is good too. Me.
Very first time, I'm like, we're gonna go find some guy on the street and have him talk for us.
I'm not so dense as to notice the lack of personal skills Clara and I lack. I said lack twice. Sorry, the humidity's getting to me.
Yes.
Are you sure it's not that man's glorious pectorals?
No, I don't find beauty in the humanoid form or living matter for that.
Ah, necrophiliac, I see.
No, that's still organic, even if they're dead.
I do have to ask, what is your routine? I mean, I would aspire to be as in shape as you are.
I don't think
An owl with a vicious V and abs? Gross.
Oh, it's all the wing
Yeah.
muscles.
Every time you speak, the muscles ripple upon your abdomen.
Look, I mean, I spent a life hunting gators, and they're doing all sorts of crazy things you wouldn't even believe.
No, we're kind of
I-
curious.
I've killed titans. I mean, it's so
Watch the
much.
Go watch some more, so you'll find out.
There's so much I've done in my lifetime. But definitely hunting galactic gators helps.
All right, 1 yearly galactigator. I wish I had
Yes,
Nive's little pen thing.
100 sit-ups in the morning, 100 push-ups at lunch, 100 pull-ups before bed. Run
You do that every single day.
every day.
This is sounding strangely familiar.
I
Run to.
you haven't lost your hair, I see yet. So I guess you're not doing
It's
it hard
starting.
enough.
And he takes off his big straw hat, and you see, like, it's like the top of his head is pretty receded back.
So you're saying that if I did this for enough time, that one day maybe I could fell a mighty beast with one punch?
No,
Lord,
you
also have a
fucking
lot less
crazy.
of a Lord, you also have a lot less of a lifespan than he does.
Oh,
That's
you're
right.
right. I won't have as much time. Then he'll just kind of like lower us.
I could
Dark.
fell him in one punch. No, are you fucking crazy?
It takes magic and weaponry and
So you do that to pick up the ladies, is what you're saying?
oh yeah, see, I got well. I mean, no.
But say, doesn't seem like
I
it's
mean-
working too well.
That half-orc granny over there, I mean, she also seems very fit.
That's
mean,
my
that has to be
sister.
part of your work. Oh.
Say some more.
What about that?
Say some more.
What about this cookout?
You know, I swear,
We got to
I
change.
swear, you were flicking me off on that ship earlier, Sonny.
No, that was a salute. Must have been your eyes.
Fair enough.
Lauren, are you insulting this man's vision?
Yeah, this year's cookout. Well, there's a qualifying stage, and then there's the food fight, the final food fight. What ingredients? What do you think you're cooking there, chef?
I haven't decided yet.
It's-
Still thinking about it.
You know, I suggest doing a real crowd pleaser. Something big, something flashy. Some sort of, I don't know. Maybe something with claws.
Chef, I can do flashy, and he'll like press the digitation like some little fireworks in the air, and
Said it right.
can I be
Yeah,
your
that
sous
was-
chef?
That without even a
Flawless.
pause. You did that
Right.
perfectly. That's character growth. Give him inspiration again, Chad.
I don't know how much all that'll help you. You're not supposed to interfere with the food fighting.
Oh, I would just help with the food preparations. Like he'll like kind of tuck his wings, make his big owl eyes get all big and cute as he looks at Chef.
Slap him in the back of the head. Hey, straighten up there, boy. You're making me look bad.
Does he always do that? It's made me uncomfortable.
I've
He fell out of the nest when he was but a baby.
I've changed my mind. Chef's the only one that's allowed to talk to the Mercade now. Lord's
It sounds like I need to be taking some levels in Bard.
been pretty consistently making me doubt his
I
interpersonal
promise
skills.
to be on my best behavior when it comes to the interplanar merchant who is blue.
Yes.
All right, this
He'll be
thing's
blue.
it's little
Yeah,
dishes
just
like
the
that.
point
Okay.
out he's blue.
So, yes, just head down that way until you reach the shrine of the Savior. The fountain of the Savior. Turn
If
left.
we get to this fountain,
Turn left. Follow down. You'll hit the bar. What are they? Red light? No, that's not what it's called.
Chef leaves immediately. Chef just immediately leaves when he calls it the red light.
Roundabouts and things. Just, watch out for yourself. It's gotten a little wild around here over the years. I'll see you guys around, and if you get any hints of Galactic Gator, let me know.
All right, we'll be sure to send you a message.
We have an opening on our ship, by the way.
Oh no, I've got my own crew. Thank you.
I figure I'd offer.
It'll be,
We
it'll be a
pay
shame if
silver a
the
day.
crew magically just disappears.
We pay 2 silver a day. But we offer competitive payments.
There you go.
At 2 silver a day, working 50 years, you can retire.
If you don't spend a single one of those silver pieces.
Yeah. That's how you get them on the ship, and then you start charging them for the meals they're eating.
Oh my god.
All right, crew, scrub the good Bo's nose, and I'll be back. And he leaves, and the crew starts scrubbing the
He
deck of
leaves
the
like
living
this?
ship. He leaves, and
He's walking, he's going like that.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's probably actually a spot to end it.
As he's walking away.
If there ever was a spot to end,
If there ever was a spot to end, it's Wayne Tarweed strolling down the
Walking
street.
away.
Look
Look at the. Aye, would you look at the cake on that man?
God.
Okay. Thank you all for watching. Vote for inspiration. We appreciate you all. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next
Thanks for
time.
putting up with us.